How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. I forgot my voice there for a minute because I'm not awake. And I noticed something, my left eye droops, and I don't know why it droops. And that's probably why I squint when I have my eyes closed. I started doing that years ago. I don't know of any left eyelid straightening or strengthening exercises. Well, today I'm going to talk about a couple things. First of all, I want to thank Lou Fuddrucker for subscribing to my channel. That's 139 people. And I got a forum on this site named Bellgab, and it's the General Musings of Falkie 2013 forum. And I didn't start the name. I'd like to change it. MV, hint, hint. If I have a way to contact you without putting it on the forum, I'd like to. But I've been posting on that on and off for a long time, and it's my forum. And, it's not somebody else's forum. It's my forum to talk about whatever I want to talk about. But there are all these trolls like Paladin One, Yorkshire Pod, Daggett, and God knows who else. Every time I post something on there, they go in there and bitch and complain and whine. You're telling about your personal life. You're giving your detractors ammunition. You're false friends. Well, you know what? I got friends on Bellgab. I got friends off of Bellgab. I got one maniac who keeps telling me to go see a psychiatrist when he's the one that's nuts. And he sent me something about Nori and Coast to Coast AM that's actually whacked. And I don't know what to do with that. I sent to Nori. I sent Art Bell, too. Got no reply. I deal with a lot of stuff in my life, and I'm having trouble keeping the voice here because I'm really not awake right now. I don't need any more stress or problems on my plate. Well, yesterday, 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm talking to Area 51 drone on the phone, and a call comes through, and it's from Kathy. And Kathy's just beside herself because she gets a notice on the door saying she has to move out of her apartment. And she's been in there 10 years. Always paid the rent on time. Never a problem with her, except for the stupid cockroaches, which she can't get rid of because two trolls moved in, what we call them, the troll couple. And they moved in and brought the roaches from elsewhere, and the whole building was polluted with roaches. And nobody's able to get rid of them. Well, now they want to remodel the building and gave her 90 days to move out. So happy birthday to you. Hope you can find a box to live in. Her birthday is the 26th of June, and she got to move out by the 17th. So I get this dumped on my plate yesterday. Kathy's in hysterics. She's in a panic. She's driving me to Oakland. I had to get some money to pay a bill. And she's screaming at me. She's screaming at pedestrians. She's screaming at other drivers. She's screaming at bicyclists. And I finally had her pull over and said, look, you got to stop doing this. People aren't going to put up with it. One day you're going to go in the wrong area and you're going to scream at the wrong person. They're going to get out, take their gun, and shoot you. Or pull you out of the car and beat the hell out of you. You can't do that to people. You do it, but you shouldn't. But anyway, I calm her down. I give her $20 for gas. She goes and gets her favorite pizza. Goes, finds a bathroom, which is impossible, Berkeley. And she's happy, and I drive her home. She drives home. I couldn't drive. My knee was hurt. I'm reading a Nori book. I'm listening to Nori's January 1st prediction program with John Vake Hogue, because I had to calm down myself because she was even yelling at me. And I was doing a little bit of yelling back because that's what happens when you're a couple. You get into fights. But in this case, we weren't mad at each other. We were just so stressed out we were yelling. I love my girlfriend, no matter what these cretins and trolls think on Bellgab. And I'd do anything for her if I could. And I took steps to see what I could do, even though it was a Friday afternoon by the time she got over here. The housing office was closed. She's on a Section 8. And I went over to the check cashing place and found out how to get a title loan on our car, so at least she'd have money to move when that time comes in 3 months. And then these trolls and cretins talk about, well, no one wants to read this. Hello? I post something, people immediately start talking about it. Of course they want to read about it. People are interested in my life. I'm not entirely certain why. I'm just a heavy-set guy doing videos in a bedroom with a broken pair of glasses and no money. But some people seem fascinated by me. And I do have friends. I have Justin, I have Drone, I have Conan Darrow, White Crow likes me, Snap T likes me. There are other guys. And some say I would never post my personal information. Well, I do that. If you don't like it, I keep saying, don't watch, don't read, don't listen, and sure as hell don't post. Go start your own I Want to Bitch About Falkie forum if you don't like my stuff. But don't ruin mine. Don't derail mine. Don't tell me the things I talk about are a train wreck. The only train wrecks I know about are Amtrak and MV's train wreck program, and I didn't listen to much of that. Nothing wrong with it. I just didn't listen to much of it. But my God, life's hard. You get born, you grow up, bullies attack you, you got to go to school. You hate going to school. You hate getting up in the morning, and you got to do homework. Gotta have your parents tell you what to do. And my parents argued and yelled at each other all the time. That's why I hate Kathy when she yells and screams at me and other people. She has a temper and she just lets it all hang out. She even bitches when I turn something on the radio. She can't stand what I listen to. She hates Frank Sinatra. She plays disco. There's a reason why that airplane hits the antenna tower in airplane. A lot of people hate disco. I can't stand the stuff. But she loves to crank the radio up, and I'm going, oh my God. And then you take that with yelling and screaming at everybody, including me. I finally put the headphones on, listened to Nori, and read his new book. And when I'm done with this, I will do a review of his book. Now, here's his new book. George was nice enough to send me a copy. And I will get more copies, and I'll probably give them out to people. And inside the book, he wrote, George, stay strong. George. That was nice of him. And it's a good book, but I'll do a review of that next. But you don't like me? I don't care if you don't like me. I've done 387 videos now. I've posted thousands of posts on my forums and my forum and my blogs and on my thread. The hell with you. Go start your own forum. Start your anti-Falkie blog. Start your anti-Falkie webpage. Or George Sender or the guy from Pittsburgh. Don't derail my forum with your train wrecks. Because it's always ad hominem off-topic attacks. I'm tired of it. I'm sorry for losing the voice. Sound like a half in and half out. But it does get me bad because I got things I got to talk about and other people want to talk about it too. Other people who like what I do. I've now got 139 subscribers. That's not a lot. But 2 weeks ago I had about 125. I'm guessing. And I know when I do the Nori video, I will get more subscribers. A lot more. And by the way, the pawn shop I went to had a nice microphone with a directional boom that you can clamp at your desk. I don't have to wear this thing. And I could get my own flag made up, my own radio flag. The guy from Pittsburgh or Falkie's fan video network or whatever. I know how to make a flag. And they also had a nice blue microphone for $200. So I'm going to put that on layaway down the pike. So I have more equipment. And these people that bitch about, you're buying useless equipment. Well, hello to you. People want me to go out and do videos. They want me to do better videos. And if I have an extra microphone when I'm out and about, I can do a video without using the one on the iPad or the iPhone. Same with getting the 4K Sony camera that I'm going to get later in the year. It's going to cost me 5 big ones. But I don't care what it costs. But the first priority will be to help Kathy get a place to live. And if she has to sleep in my sofa bed or sleep on the floor because she snores and I can't handle her snoring, so you'll be seeing me doing a lot of videos in here when she is in there snoring. She's my baby, and I take care of her, and I take care of her cat Boop. I feed Boop wet food all the time. I pet her, and she loves me. And I worry about the both of them. I've known Kathy for 35 years on and off, maybe longer, 36 years, 1976 or 7. We love each other. If you don't think we love each other, you think I'm hitting her in videos and all this other BS, you're wrong. Yesterday, she got mad at something I said and started hitting me. And she hit me so hard, her shoulder started to hurt. She hits really hard. She has the capacity to break your damn arm or your wrist. And I said, stop hitting me. And when we pulled over and parked, I said, look, you shouldn't be hitting me or anybody else. There's no cause for that. We have a tumultuous life together, but when it all comes down, no matter how angry we might get at each other or frustrated, we live together 4 or 5 times. We can't live together. We drive each other nuts because each of us have our own ways of thinking about life and things. But we love each other. That's all that counts to me. If she died tomorrow, I'd be devastated. I wouldn't know what the hell to do. And the same was for me. She worries about me all the time. Worries about my health and my weight and my bad knee, my bad ankle, my bad back, and everything else. And she helps me whenever she can, and she's there for me, and I'm there for her. And ultimately, you die alone. Unless you're lucky enough to have someone who loves you next to you. And that's the course of every one of us. Even the haters and trolls, they'll die alone. And some of them will probably die alone. Because they're so poisonous in their opinions of other people and their fixations that they probably drive away anybody that gives a damn. And deep down, if you think about it, nobody in their right mind would be posting on a website bitching about somebody else. And they could be doing far more constructive things. So, yeah, I get angry. I get angry at stupidity. I get angry at idiocy. I get angry at ad hominem attacks. I get angry at waste, the waste of time these people do. I got other things to do without reading the idiocy all the time. I blocked 20 people on that site. Maybe more. Yet they keep posting. Now, MB likes it. He gets money for the thread, and he keeps throwing back at White Crow, keeps saying that. Every post, every page, he gets paid. I don't care if he gets paid or not. I'm not in that thread to just hear myself speak or write or type or whatever the hell it is. That's for my fans. If you're not my fan, why are you in there? You're in there just to bitch. That's why you're in there. But you don't add to the discussion. You don't make the place a better place with telling me what to do or telling me it gives my detractors ammunition. That's their problem. I mainly comment when they're making up bullshit about me. All right, I'm done. I gotta get going here. Take my notes in the Nori book, and after this, do the Nori review for YouTube and Amazon. I'm sorry I lose the baby Falkie voice, but I'm really frazzled about all this Kathy stuff. I was nice and calm when I did the other voice. I'm not calm right now. I'm a nervous wreck. And one other thing I gotta say, the people that bitch about me, and the people that say they're doing constructive criticism of me. None of them ever said, what can we do to help, Falkie? What can we do to help you, George? What can we do to help you, the guy from Pittsburgh? I'm not talking money. Moral support. Can we come over and help you clean up your apartment because your knee is hurting so bad or your ankle you can't stand? You can barely walk to go to the bathroom or go down and feed your cats. Is there anything we could do to help Kathy in her hour of turmoil and need? Do they do that? Hell no. Oh, you shouldn't post on the forum because it's giving your detractors ammunition. Just like that asshat little Chris. Oh, I'm going to come up to Mendocino and I'll pick you up and you go to Mendocino with me. And I'm going, where the bleep is Mendocino? And then he tells me he's into Mendocino, and before that he was going to go show up at my house and spend some time with me. I'm still waiting for the noise of the car to pull up to the curb. That's one of the reasons I don't talk to the guy anymore. He's a congenital liar and a congenital making promises I can't keep kind of guy. And tells me he's you know how much money I make and how many attorneys I got. He's a serial bullshitter, if there is such a term. I'm tired of his bullshit. And Drone stopped telling me to hook up Little Chris. Little Chris loves me and all this other crap. If Little Chris loved me and my stuff, he wouldn't make promises. He wouldn't make wolf tickets he can't keep. He can't cash, or whatever the phrase is. And it's not about money. I've never gotten a dime from Little Chris. I've never gotten a dime from George Norrie either. I got a, what is this? $25 book. I thanked Norrie for it several times. And that's going for, I think, full price on Amazon. He didn't have to send it to me. I wrote him saying, George, I'm going to buy your book. And he said, give me your mailing address again, I'll mail you a copy. I asked him to autograph it. So I was very happy to get that. And I'll go buy a couple copies. Justin wants one. I know Drone wants one. And I'll get, when I see Norrie, I'll say, hey, would you autograph these? And I'll get Worker in the Light and his other books. And take him down to the San Mateo function and get him to autograph them for me, if he has the time. Norrie doesn't owe me anything, and I don't owe Norrie anything, except maybe, perhaps, being a little more fair than I have been. It's fun to pick at Norrie. Norrie don't like it. Gets me views. But I haven't always been nice about it. I admit that. But people are horrible to Norrie, and people are horrible to me, and people are horrible to Kathy, because they seemingly live for it. They live to cause dissension and trouble. Life's too short for that crap. Okay. And I close my eyes again because I do that partly when I'm frustrated or just shake my head and going, I can't believe this crap. And there goes the stupid light on this stupid phone. All right. I'm done with this one. For what it's worth. I'm sorry it's so long. I'm not thinking entirely right now. Will you get out of the way, Google Gmail thing popping up? Free Art Bell. FreeArtBell'sBumperMusic and freetheduck. And like somebody said on the forum, free Kathy. And I wish I could free Kathy from all her troubles because sometimes she's a very unhappy girl. Oh, yeah, one other thing. Yesterday when she was yelling, I pulled her aside. I pawned my Go camera to get money to pay a bill I got to pay today. Or else. And I'm not going to go into what the else is. I gave her $20. She had to go to the bathroom, had to find a bathroom, which is almost possible in downtown Berkeley. Here, she wanted her pizza. Because she drove me to Jack in the Box. Yeah, I ate evil Jack in the Box. I hadn't eaten anything all day and I was starving. We were going from about 1 o'clock, and this was like 4:30, 4:45. So I got some egg rolls. And when I got home, I ate a sandwich and had a soda. That's what I ate all day. Too tired to eat, even hardly. And I kept waking up every 2 hours because I've been drinking a lot of water. But she had her favorite slice of pizza at Blondie's. Went to Rasputin Records, looked at the videos, came back to the car, and she was happy. And we weren't fighting no more. I hate people that yell at me. I hate when Kathy gets upset and yells at me. Sometimes she flies off of the handle for no reason. Other than she doesn't like something I said to her. And been dealing with that for years. She wasn't like that when I first met her. She was sweetness and light, and everything was nice, and then she got old, and life didn't treat her fairly, and she hates it. Life didn't treat me fairly either, if you would look at it that way, but a lot of that is my own choice. Some of it isn't. And don't bring up I'm blaming Kathy or my mother. I'm moving on from my mother. Maybe we should blame MV for everything. Yeah, I'll blame MV for everything. That'll be great. And then piss MV off. Not really. Just kidding, MV. I think. Anyway, have a great day. I'll be back in a little bit with an Nori video. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.